Hey, it's the real Riff Raffs
movie podcast.
60s and 70s. Brought to you by Smokey and Retro Movie Show.
He's right. Yes, we did change our name again.
Third time's the charm.
Jay, tell them the reason why, man.
Well, you know, every time we were at work and somebody was like, hey, so what's your podcast name? You're like, Smokey Heads. You know, and you have to explain that, you know, Smokey Heads was like a high school thing. And, you know, and they're like, yeah, we know you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I bet.
It's either weed or crack.
Exactly.
All right, so let's get right into it, man. So first I'm going to give you the reason why we did 60s and 70s. If you notice, we always did a decade, 80s, 90s. Now we're just starting fresh.
Yes.
We're going to start from 60s, 70s, then we'll do 80s, 90s, 2000, and 2010s. We're going that far. We're going up high.
2010.
Well, 2010s.
You did it.
So the big reason why I did 60s and 70s is because the beginning of the 60s is not so much. It's actually mostly late 60s, and mid to late 70s. The reason why is because that's when Hollywood changed.
Right.
They call it New Hollywood. The reason for that was the studios started losing a lot of money in the movie theaters because they were just shelling out the same fucking movies over and over again. Like the same shit, you know what I'm saying? And the audiences just got sick of it. Also, the invention of the television.
Yeah.
Now everybody's like, we can stay home and watch movies and shit. We can watch TV and stuff like that. Here comes Warren Beaty, right? Now, the big thing is that in the 50s and the 60s, the kids that were being raised were becoming movie buffs for the first time. They were actually starting to love movies and shit like that, and starting to analyze movies. And then they found out that, oh my God, the French got these great freaking movies, like Truffaut and stuff like that, the director. And what's the other guy's name? Fellini. Italian director. Now that we're watching the European...
Is it saying Dominic de Coco?
So, basically, they were more invested in the European movies and not the U.S. movie because the U.S. movies sucked.
Right.
So now Warren Beatty wanted to make this. They got the script or whatever, and he wanted to make this because it was different. It was something that was totally not done right now. At the same time, you got, in the era that's going on, you got the Vietnam War going on. You got people protesting authority. Everybody's hating the cops. Everybody's hating the government. Perfect time for this movie to come out. All right. Also, it was an homage to the 30s movies, the gangsters, the gangster flicks and everything. Warner Brothers didn't want to make the movie because they were confused. They were like, are they the good guys or the bad guys? It was like, they're neither. It's just about the myth of the story. It's just a story, yeah. And so, and we're not going to be accurate, historically accurate. It's more about the myth of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because they said it's about 5%, if that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got some cool fucking. So bottom line was they made the movie and Warner Brothers was like, nope, this sucks. We don't want it. They dropped it like in one. They played it in a film festival and then put it in like one theater, and then just like nope. And then they made a bigger budget movie and they're like, oh no, push that one. So they pushed it out like within 1 week or 2 weeks or something like that. Nobody got to see it, but people who did start to see it started to talk about it.
Put them out.
So now, what was huge back in those days that really depended on how good your movie was critics. They made a huge difference.
Okay.
And it's actually
there was no internet to watch everybody's opinions and stuff. So
exactly. So everybody relied on the critics and everything. And at first, the critics were bashing it, calling it a violent piece of shit. That all it was just glorifying violence and stuff like that.
Just didn't understand the art.
Now, Quentin Tarantino's favorite critic was Pauline Kael, and she wrote a raving review about it. Now all of a sudden people were getting interested in seeing this or whatever. So Warren talked them into... Now Warren also, they didn't believe in the movie at all. So instead of paying them, they gave him 40% of the profits. Okay. So that's unheard of. They put it back into the movie theater. And now remember at that time, it wasn't wide release like it is now. So you would get maybe like 3 or 4 movie theaters, and that's it. And then it would travel. So like maybe go to New York and LA first. And then it would start traveling to it. So it would play for years before a movie actually, so everybody could see it.
Yeah.
Because you only had a few freaking reels or whatever. And the movie just blew up, and all the kids just became obsessed with it. The girls were wearing the Bonnie beret and all that stuff like that. The fashion, everybody was into the fashion. That's how the starting of Hollywood started, where now the movie studio executives started backing down, and now these new directors started coming out. And we're talking like, Peter Bogdanovich, Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, George Lucas,
Stanley Kubrick,
Francis Ford Coppola,
Right.
all these, and they started making big budget movies. Easy Rider was the next big movie that was like a crazy hit, which I forgot to put that on the list. So it was this time where it was a dark time.
Right.
Because you also had the racial riots going on. Martin Luther King got shot, JFK got shot, RFK got shot. You know, all these. So it was like a really bad time in the world, and they wanted movies like this. They wanted just these dark, fucking movies that were never done before. So it totally went from Bye Bye Birdie
Yeah,
to fucking The Wild Bunch. You know what I'm saying? In movies where there was lots of blood and people getting killed and stuff, and Taxi Driver.
Yeah, I definitely did appreciate the violence.
Did we tell the viewers what movie we're doing today?
Oh no, we're going to talk about it right now. So tonight's movie that we're talking about, which I started up on, was Bonnie and Clyde, special Criterion edition with the booklet.
It's like, really, but what could you really see in 4K in that movie?
It actually looked really nice. All right, Choppers,
All right.
7.
1967, August 13th. Opening budget was $2.5 million, which is not a lot. It was back
from
then.
then,
yeah.
It
That time
was
it was a
for
decent amount,
that
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Open mind, different time.
Well, and a lot of it was because of the camera tricks and stuff like that.
Yes.
Also, they shot on location of the actual spots where Bonnie and
Clyde robbed and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, like the banks.
That I
They
still
were
don't
flipping
know.
some cars
They
too,
were,
man.
they were, yeah, the true. That's the other thing too. The cars they were killing the shit out of. Oh, it was cheap too because Texas. They actually filmed in Texas, so that's why they were allowed to get away with a lot of stuff because they weren't on the Hollywood lot.
Right.
So the executives
Just
couldn't
didn't have
see.
the regulations.
Yeah, it's 100% what it was. They didn't
Exactly.
have none of the regulations. So there's, I forgot what it's called, but there's actual film regulations that they broke so many of them in this movie, and that's where the art comes. You've seen it a million times. This was brand new to the world, and that's what I want you guys to see this movie.
No, this was my first time I seen this movie.
Yeah, this was the second time I saw it, and I appreciate one aspect that I really hated the first time, but then we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But go ahead, sorry.
But the growth was 3K.
No, okay, so that wasn't right.
Worldwide.
That's 3,000.
Yeah, 3K.
Yeah, it didn't make that much money. It made a shit
didn't?
load. No.
Shit, okay.
I mean, I think it was like 30 million or something like that.
Wow.
It made a
It
shitload.
blew up once it was free on TV.
Oh, God.
The TV, they had to edit the shit out of it.
Yeah,
And playing on your transistor radio.
He goes to the
Okay.
car, he goes, I wasn't going to pick the music because I didn't know if we were going to know the music. I was like, the 60s, me and Jason know all that music.
I'm still.
All you need is-
Was there even transistors? Well, I guess so. Yeah,
of
there was
course.
transistors.
They
No,
called them,
the vacuum tubes, remember?
Oh.
but no. I think transistors.
they called them,
Yeah, right.
they called them 20s.
Oh, damn, bro.
But-
No, you got us canceled already. We changed the name for a reason.
We had to hide away for legal reasons.
That was back in the 60s, okay? But transistor radio was, all you need is love by the Beatles. Everybody knows that one.
Listen, I was going to say, they were talking about too that the year that this movie came out, Sgt. Pepper's album came out. So, Sgt. Pepper.
Oh,
Rolling
yeah.
Hearts
This is
Club
the
Band.
greatest album. Oh, to my favorite album.
Isn't that where All You Need Is Love is from?
No. So one before
That's on a
that.
different movie. Before that one. Pretty sure.
Yellow Submarine, I think
You
it
sure
is.
about that? No,
Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, it's Yellow Submarine. You got the director, Arthur Penn.
So Arthur Penn did the movie with Warren Beatty. The next person. He's like, I'm not fucking shit.
I know, right? I mean,
But he actually synced them out on purpose because he was in the last movie that he made, and he loved the way he directed it. But he was trying to get Truffaut to direct, and Truffaut, which is a huge, European director.
Yeah.
Like, he's the one you learn about in film class. And but he wound up turning it down, whatever. But he gave him notes on things to change, whatever, to make the script. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then the writers, David Newman, Robert Benton.
They were just freaking newspaper reporters. Right, newspaper
reporters?
articles. News writers.
And Robert Town.
Yeah, they were
third person.
The big
But he's
break.
uncredited.
Uncredited, yeah. I don't know what his thing is.
David.
And then the cast, since Lewis already ruined it for me, but Warren Beatty as Clyde Barrow, Faye Dunaway as Bonnie Parker. I'll tell you, all I can see is Mommy Dearest.
I think she was amazing in this role.
Yeah, she was really
She
good.
was. She just played off that whole hillbilly type of crazy chick.
Right.
It just keeps pushing you to kill people. Michael J. Pollard.
That was the best
you know,
one, man. Michael J. Pollard was the best.
I know. I was like, oh my
fucking
god.
movie.
I was like, look at this guy.
He's so young.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not remembering from like Scrooge.
You know, Roxanne.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, see,
Mitchell Plinick.
Yes, Mr. Plinick. Like, I always remember that.
That's
Yeah.
the first thing I called him.
Wow.
Mitchell
But
Plinick.
yeah, the way
That's
he
from a
acted,
TV show. Is it for you guys?
the way he acts, when he had the Superboy, it was Superboy.
Oh yeah.
But the way he acts sometimes, where he just like he just does these like funny faces, where he's like.
All right, guys.
I think when they first tell him, like, we rob banks. He spins around. He's like, get out of here.
Oh, jeez.
You're like, what are you scared? He's like,
Take the money, throw it in the car.
let's go.
And he got nominated. Actually, okay, you go.
No, well,
I'll finish with the.
Oh, okay. Gene Hackman, I didn't realize he was in there. And stuff, but Buck Barrow, his brother.
Yeah, his brother.
But, Buck.
He wasn't. This movie made him famous, obviously.
Oh, that.
It made everybody famous.
Oh.
Nobody was really famous when this movie came out. Gene Hackman had worked with Warren Beatty in another movie, and he said he was an actor's actor, and he told him to get him on purpose. And the scene there where like they're in a hotel, the director didn't know what to do with it, so he just like, and Gene Hackman kept saying, "What do you want me to do? What do you want to do?" And the director wouldn't give him the right thing, so he just let him do what he wanted. That was all him and Warren Beatty were ad-libbing, just talking bullshit, like brothers and shit like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. As soon as he came on the screen, I was thinking, you know, I'll be honest, I was like, you know, damn, it's some pretty bad acting. And then he came on, I was like, damn, Gene, you just saved it.
You thought it was bad acting?
Gene, yeah.
Again, it's the '60s. It's a different time.
Well, you know, that's what, you know, I gotta try to remember that, you know, like some of the corny-ish acting, you know, like and stuff.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna continue my.
But Estelle Parsons as Blanche.
So when I first saw the movie, I fucking hated the shit out of her.
Okay.
Then
Melanie said the same thing. She was like, couldn't they pick someone better? She's so annoying.
So then when I watched the documentary thing about the making of it, and then I rewatched the movie, I got it totally different thing. She was supposed to be the comedic fucking part of it.
Comedic?
Yeah, so they did that on
Okay.
purpose to be like, it was like there was the comedy element. And they would
Okay.
always do something right before violence, where it would be like fucking, they would throw that in there just to kind of throw you off.
Right.
Perfect example was Michael J. Pollard trying to fucking K-Park. What do you call it?
During the bank robbery.
Parallel park, I mean, and he's fucking trying to get out. But right after that scene, you see for the first time somebody gets shot in the face. Nobody's ever done that in movies.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was, we're gonna jump around. I know that.
Okay, all right, true.
That was the first time. So there was a law we were talking about before, regulations. When you shot somebody, you would shoot the gun, then it would cut to the person and go, going down or whatever.
Right.
This is the first time that the gun was actually in the scene. So you see the gun right in his face.
And you see the blood and
And then
then
you see the
glass
blood
break
on there.
out.
And then that fucking threw everybody out. They were like, that was the first time somebody saw blood like that. They never showed blood like that.
I mean, never shot me. I'm like, what year is this?
After that, everybody started using blood.
Yeah,
And then
man.
wait till you see the Wild Bunch. When they overdo it, that's the first Western with blood.
Yeah.
Oh, so back to Estelle Parsons. Yeah, 5. All 5 of those actors got nominated for Academy Awards. She was also in that. That was really, really. So Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway, obviously for lead actor. Michael J. Pollard and Gene Hackman both got supporting actor.
Wow.
It was cool to be in the same movie. So
yeah,
Gene
yeah.
Hackman was like, "Oh, me and Michael we were so freaking happy about that," you know. So they were all watching the Academy Awards or whatever.
Right.
So when I forgot somebody else won, it was famous. Michael J. Pollard was being funny, whatever. And he took off his head and went, "Ah, shit!"
That's very funny.
But Estelle Parsons actually won it.
Oh, yeah?
She won the Academy Award.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, she was good. Yeah, it's definitely.
It was just better that scream. That's what it was.
Yo, that shit had me bugging out.
Yeah, because I had it loud
Well, you
too. And I was like,
shut
"Oh
up.
my
Well,
god!"
he was like, he said we were just going to go out. And they started shooting everybody.
Screaming at
But like when he starts shooting at the house, and she's running out with the spatula. I was like, "What?"
And that was the funniest thing, too. It was like, you know, not to jump around, but, you know, it's just like, I see somebody with a gun next thing you know, the whole cop thing, they're all just open fire on this. I was like,
Well, they said
how'd you know it was a
that
bad guy?
That was one of the true things was that they did fucking constantly fucking because they knew that he was a good shot. Because he was such a good shot. That's why they never came at him like one at a time or whatever. They always came at him with a whole bunch
of bullets.
with a whole bunch of cops or whatever every time they chased him.
Right.
Also, one more thing about Estelle Parsons, her character, was it
Blanche.
Blanche, yeah. in real life, she's way prettier than fucking Clyde, Bonnie.
Oh yeah.
She's like she was the prettiest girl out of the group. Not Bonnie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
That's Hollywood for you.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't know, do we need to
Just
mention anybody
Hamer,
other than
Hamer.
Gene Wilder?
Oh, Gene Wilder, that was great.
Yeah, I was
what
like,
the
is
fuck?
that Gene Wilder? And then
First-
I was like, oh, it
First
is.
roll. First roll.
Oh, is
wow.
it? Although it was funny because he's like got a gun in his face and stuff, and he's always like. He's got the Pee Wee Herman smile, like, oh, in a movie. It's like, no, stop it. You're
The
supposed
shit
to be
that I
scared.
think the funniest scene in that movie is like, get them. We're gonna get. When I get my hands on them, I'm gonna rip them apart. What if they have guns? We should get the cops on them.
Turn around.
That's funny. Then we got Frank Hammer, Denver Pyle.
Oh, the family sued the production company because the real life bounty hunter that caught them,
Frank Hammer, yeah.
Frank Hamer, that scene where they were taking pictures with him and everything, that never happened. And they said that was defaming him. They felt like they were
Oh,
defaming him.
Oh, I thought he did show.
No, he's a
No,
Texas
he's a
Ranger.
bounty hunter.
He's
Because
a
they said, what are you
Texas
doing
Ranger.
from Texas?
Okay.
Yeah. What are you
That's
doing
what
all
he-
out here? You should
That's
be
why y'all
taking
just,
them.
hey, sheriff. And
Well,
he
he
shot him.
He
still
didn't know.
had
Yeah,
it.
he didn't know he was a Texas Ranger. At that
Oh,
time.
right.
Because that was when he snuck up behind him.
Ah,
Yeah, he still had a
badge,
badge,
yeah,
yeah.
He said, hey, sheriff, turned around.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, but I think that's it for the cat.
Well, they give you the bio of who they both were.
Oh yeah, it's like words and stuff.
Yeah,
like that, right?
it's like words. I don't know what they said. But
It
the
does.
words.
There's markings on the.
Well, they're talking about like where their upbringing was from and everything.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Bonnie's naked on the thing. It was like she's bored and frustrated.
Yeah, but were you reading my notes? That's exactly what Bonnie bored and frustrated and fed up. Like, I want to do
I thought you
something.
both wrote naked. Side boobs.
This is naked. So we got blood, but we didn't get boobs.
Like, wow,
And he
man.
said she catches Clyde trying to steal her mom's car.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, wait right there." And then he's like, "Oh, I guess."
Well, so,
Yes,
so-
nicely.
well, they also kind of lock eyes.
Yeah. She looked at the shit. She's like, oh my God, he's hot. Let me come outside. And he's like, oh my God, she's hot. I hope she comes downstairs.
Naked.
Yeah, right, exactly. He's like, "Where'd you get them clothes on so quick?"
What?
Oh, she's like, you ain't got no money for no damn pork chop or something.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
it's
got
like, take me out
money
to
for
dinner.
Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah. Take it for Coca-Cola. Yeah. 'Cause he's hurt flirting on her. He's gonna walk it to work or whatever. He says he chopped off 2 of his toes. So
Yeah.
he can get out of work.
Yeah.
Like,
in
what
jail.
really? And I got that's pretty bold, man. Like, want to see? Like, nah, I want to see your dirty feet.
So he's like, he does robbery. I got to think about it. I'll do robberies.
Robbery.
We're robbers. We do robberies.
Time bandits for those.
Yeah,
So he said that, he does robberies or whatever. And she's like, prove it and everything. He pulls out his gun.
yeah, and freaking, they didn't even know who each other are yet until he goes into the grocery store. And he robbed the grocery store, comes out, and he's like, oh my God, he jumps in the car. I'm Bonnie, I'm
They steal mad cars in this movie, too.
I was like,
Man,
do they even
God.
have keys?
I was
No,
going to say
nobody
shit.
had
I was
keys, I don't
like,
think.
he didn't even bend down. He just like
Word.
jumped in the car. Like, the best part is that anytime they show like a camera angle from the front or the back, so
Right.
that you see at the front window or the back window,
Right.
the freaking road is like
Hell yeah.
all going nuts.
They-
When it's a side shot, it's fine. But if you pay attention,
Oh, in the back? Oh, like the back movie screen?
yeah, like the back of the movie screen is playing in the back of the car or something. It's always going ape shit. Like someone was like doom buggy.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing.
Going to a Kentucky Derby or something.
So she's all over him. She's just so fucking turned on and everything. So he pulls over.
He's like, hey, see here, lady.
He's like,
How about that? Go.
No, I'm not a lover boy, guy.
I'm not a lover boy.
I ain't much of a lover boy. Now, so you got that theme throughout the whole movie, right?
Yeah.
What?
He's impotent.
I thought he was gay.
So I definitely I said this. I knew about the impotence.
Well,
No, because he was able to. Well, I guess he.
But
yeah,
there are tones. Here's one other thing too. Then because I felt it a little bit, especially the scene when they're playing checkers,
Yes.
and he's
And
all
he
over
got-
Michael. He's like on
and he
top
had
of Michael Pollard, like top of him and everything,
Yeah,
like
and
playing the game with him.
straddled him.
Yeah. I was like, all right.
That's why I thought he was
I don't know if that's cool in Texas.
Yeah, right?
But also in the original script, they were supposed to have a menage a trois.
Okay.
The director talked them out of it. He goes, listen to me, there's two
Bad
reasons.
enough we got the shots out of face. I don't know if we're going to get that, too.
But the main thing was, he's like, we want people to like have empathy.
Empathize.
Yeah, empathize with them.
I'm gonna say empathy.
You know, it could be empathy. There's another word I'm talking about.
Sympathize.
They could see themselves as them.
Yeah.
And they said, if you do it in menage a trois, who fucking really does it? How many people do it in menage a trois?
Not many.
Yeah,
And
it
then he
goes to
starts dissing
fantasy.
himself. Yes, exactly. But he still says, he's like, I can offer you a better life instead of being a waitress or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, how'd you come up with all that? So the moment I saw you, and he picked everything out, which was
It
good.
does. It flies right through it. Like, they go
Yeah.
right to the fucking...
Oh,
What was
what?
another movie we just saw that was like that? Where it was like, damn, they got real quick with the romance. Oh, it's True Romance.
Nah.
We were like, damn, you think about it, man. They fell in love in like 20 minutes. And they go to the diner, and you see that. I think that scene was really important.
Yeah.
Where he was like, change your hair.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. It was like already.
Oh, yeah.
Automatically.
There was a piece that she didn't like.
The curl in the front.
Yeah.
And you can see she's subservient. She's
She'll
like,
do
"I'll
anything,
you."
anything for him.
So they steal another car. Oh, he's showing off his shooting.
Yeah.
How he's like one of the
Oh,
best
trying to
shots.
try and shoot.
Yeah, and he's like
Right.
trying to show that shoot. And then the family owner comes in.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want nothing to do with that.
No, sir.
Yeah,
No,
you
sir.
got
You
this.
keep going.
But right there, it's like now you're seeing like, all right, fucking Clyde's pretty fucking cool.
Right,
He's
yeah.
like, because the bank took
Yeah,
away
he's
the
like,
first
dude,
house.
shoot this sign here.
Shoot the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his way of saying, like, you know what? Fuck the bank.
Yep.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that was his biggest
I'm
thing
with
to the
you
whole
guys.
movie. He was always
Yeah.
going to fuck the
But
bank.
in reality, it was more like
wants-
stores that he was robbing. It wasn't actual big banks or anything like that. You know, yeah.
But there was a couple of banks because I know the banks that they use in here was the
Yep.
banks that they use in real life.
So, yeah,
But I think I said
Yeah, it wasn't like elaborate bank robberies or anything like that. It was,
But they really don't show too many bank robberies.
the only two
I
like
mean,
three.
Yeah,
No,
they don't
that's
show a
all-
lot of the
that's all
robberies
they
anyway.
really
They mostly
do.
talk. They
Yeah.
mostly talk about it. Like
And
when
then
you
the
read an
newspaper.
article, yeah.
When he shoots up the house, right? Then he had his friend Dave, or Craig, or whoever it is. Dave.
crazy.
Craig, Dave. And he said, go on. And he was scared to go over there.
Yeah,
He said,
exactly.
Go on, shoot.
That's a trap.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Like, I don't know.
I know your
It's
games.
okay, you can shoot down.
He looks
I'm
so
not gonna
happy.
hit
He's
you.
like, eh?
Yeah, you're static, man. I got it. So, like you said, he's more like a Robinson, I guess, right?
That's what he was coming off as. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Yeah,
even the
he's
scene-
going after the banks because they're criminals. You know?
Yeah, so that one scene when he robbed the bank or whatever, and the guy was like, is that your money? He's like, yeah, you
Yeah, you
keep it.
keep that. Yeah, you keep that.
And then you see like an interview with the guy, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm bringing flowers to that guy's
Yeah,
grave."
exactly.
You know?
Oh, so there ain't no money. Oh, so they robbed their first bank or whatever. There ain't no money in the bank and everything. He's like,
That is funny.
He was done for 3 weeks.
He's like, "What you mean?"
He was done for 3 weeks.
he tells Bonnie, he's like, Bonnie, come here. Tell her.
That was the best. He was like, well, "Come with me. You gotta tell my girl."
You gotta set things straight, my man. And she ain't gonna believe me if I tell her.
Yeah, well, because she was like, "You ain't got the balls to
Yeah,
do it. You know,
he
to
would
do
never
it." So
know.
you know,
He would never the whole time in the car. He's like, oh shit.
yeah. She's like, "What you waiting for?"
And then
Nothing
he get
going.
then he get to the bank and shaking and whatnot. And then he's like, oh, the bank's not here.
But they definitely made her the antagonist. Like,
right,
you know,
yeah.
he would have been, pretty good if he didn't meet her. You know, she was always like, you know what? We haven't killed us a man in 2 whole days. Let's go. You know, it's like, damn. He's like, calm down.
She's laughing her ass off. And he's like,
Yeah, she's kept going.
he's like, we got $1.62, and you're laughing.
No, because then he robs the deli. And then the butcher fucking comes after him.
Yeah,
And it's
after
like-
that one, yeah.
Yeah, and then he beat. Well, yeah, because now he's like he's got to prove himself.
Yeah,
so he
he's
fucking,
happy for the
yeah,
first
and then she
one.
starts laughing. Yeah, but it's funny too about
He's
that.
like,
scene.
why the guy want to hurt me?
Exactly, that was great. That was fucking awesome. He was like, why do you want to hurt me? I don't understand. I didn't do anything to him. He was like really hurt. He was like,
Yeah.
You know, why you take so personal?
he's like, I was just robbing him. I don't understand why he got hurt.
But I will say,
I
though,
would not do.
the banjo music in the movie.
Oh, my
killed me.
God.
It was killing me. It made it more like a joke than than
So,
serious, you know?
that was actually a really well known banjo song that they actually paid a lot of money to get.
No, I mean,
Everybody used it so much.
Exactly. But it was a big deal for them because he was like, "We can get that song," and they were able to get it or whatever. But that's not us. That's not our type of music. You know what I mean?
No, but it gave it like a Benny Hill feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like they play it like while the car's racing around. It's like,
Did you see this one?
oh jeez,
Oh no!
He's the bandit. Dude, they do a lot of that fucking country music and sort of chases and shit like that.
No, but I like banjo music and stuff like this. So there's nothing against
get what
banjo
you're saying.
music.
I
I'm
get
just
what you're
saying, not
Yeah.
for an action movie. You know?
Right.
So they get to the gas station and they meet Michael J. Pollard. And we went through that scene or
Cut
whatever.
the guy.
Yeah,
Into the car.
he's got dirt in the gas. Or whatever.
I blew it all out.
Yeah, so they accidentally wants to join him because they could use somebody that could drive. And he drives him.
It's so awesome, like the cars back then and stuff like that. It was like, oh, you need a back seat, you know? They just
That was cool, right?
folded.
That was
They,
really cool.
they just
Trunk?
opened the trunk. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
It
that
was
was
like,
really
all right,
cool.
get back there. You know?
I took it out too.
The amount of people they fit in those freaking cars, man.
No, that
It's
one scene.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
one
was,
scene.
Hey,
and
people
it's
in
funny
that car.
too because it looks so like, you know, like so fake. It was like they had just like a floating steering wheel.
They
just
had
go
a
like
lot of
this.
funny stories about
Yeah, they had
that.
all these people like in a box with them. Like,
Come on, man.
Well, they were really squished into something like that,
Yeah.
and they said there was so many fucking stories about Michael J. Pollard. They were eating. Remember when they were eating?
Yeah.
So they were starving too because they're really hungry.
Yeah.
But they know they're gonna have to be taking multiple takes.
Right.
So Estelle Parsons was like, "So you know, like I have a French friend. Oh, no, not Estelle Parsons. Gene Wilder's a wife.
Oh,
Or
okay.
a girlfriend. Who's 33.
Velma.
Yeah, who's 33.
I don't know why you so surprised by that, though.
Because 33 is old for
Yeah,
those days.
He was like, "Oh my God, how old are you?"
Yeah, exactly.
But then something he said, so, "Oh, I'm an undertaker."
Undertaker.
And they get him out.
Well, we'll get into that one in a second. No, it's fine. We'll talk about more about why he told me to get out. Oh, so now they go into another bank and they stick it up. This is a stick up.
No, you're talking about the food. You're talking about
Oh, the food. I'm sorry. Yeah, so they were eating or whatever, and she was like, "We know that there's a lot of takes, so you just like have one fry at a time per take, or whatever." And Michael J. Pollard was just eating a burger, and then he would finish the burger, and then, all right, another take. And he goes, 12 fucking takes later, he had 12 burgers in a year, and we go,
That's funny.
You know, like if you throw up, which was packed in his car, you throw up, you better jump the fuck out.
That's funny. At that point, I'd be like, "Go to the bathroom. Let's go."
That's what you get, being greedy.
Exactly.
They walk into the bank, and this is a stick up. That's what I thought it was fucking funny, because it's like, they actually said that.
Nobody listened to him the first time.
Oh, and that's when, what's his name, is stuck between the two cars. And they're
Yeah.
doing the
Then
Austin
why were you
Powers
trying
thing.
to
Why
park
did you
your car? Why did you park?
Exactly.
And he got excited, too, when he saw the
He's like,
spot open up.
"Ooh."
He's like, oh. He tried to go back to the car. And then there wasn't no car in front of him before. That's why he's like, oh, I'm cool. And I said,
No, because he did a parallel park.
Oh, yeah.
So he got in there fine, but then when he was trying to get out fast, it was
He's like, and people are just watching it like, "Oh, damn."
so that actually really happened in real life, but not to them. It was John Dillinger.
Oh, okay.
And what was the other guy? What was his partner? Remember that movie Public Enemies?
No, I know who you're talking about.
Was it Johnny Depp? You know who John Dillinger is?
No.
He's a famous gangster.
Okay.
Supposedly he's a huge cock. So now they're in the movie theater, he's yelling at CW and shit like that, about fucking up and everything.
She's like, shut up.
Yeah, well, that's when the guy gets it in
Oh,
the face.
yeah. Let's talk about that, yeah.
Oh, the guy that shot the face.
Yes, like I said, that was new. Like nobody's ever done that before.
Right.
First, so but that's important now because now he's telling Bonnie like, look, things are changing now.
Yeah.
We killed the man,
Yeah, they're gonna really be after me.
and they
You
know
can
who
stick
he
it
is.
out.
They know, they know who he is, but they don't know who she is.
And you know what another thing is? Everybody says their name to everybody. Like
Yeah.
they want everybody to know. Oh, I'm
Oh,
Bonnie.
yeah,
They introduce themselves all the time.
Yeah, you saw
I'm Bonnie
they
Johnson.
were interviewing the guy, the meat cleaver guy. He had those two black. He's all funny.
I was like, I don't remember him getting beat up that bad.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
He got shot. In the original script, he shot him.
oh, okay.
And
But they wanted to lessen the blow.
the body count.
Well, not the body count, but to make it so he's not that bad of a guy.
That's funny too, because when his brother comes, he's like, "You had to kill him, right? He pressed you." He's like, "I had no choice. I had to kill him." He's like, "Hey, dude, you just jumped on the car. Could have made a quick turn and he would have flew off."
How did he find out that fast?
Well, we're getting close to that. We're getting close.
Okay.
But we're just saying that she won't leave.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's like, I'm staying with you, whatever. I'm not going to leave. Because I can get on a bus, whatever, and get the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you find a rich guy. I don't want a rich
So
man.
now they try to have sex.
Ah.
Here comes something new again. she goes down on him.
Yep.
That was taboo in Hollywood. Oral sex was never shown on freaking Hollywood. That's the closest they. That was taboo what they showed. It was basically her going down.
Oh yeah. I got the point.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, they did that shit in the 30s.
That's why I was like, damn, yo. I was like, this movie's getting it on. Huh?
I wondered that too. Like who invented that? Like, how far back does that go? Like,
Oh, I'm sure that's ancient times and shit, you know.
So now Buck comes. CW's like really weird. He just comes into the car to the girl. He's like, "Hey, hi, I'm CW."
Yeah, exactly. You know?
In his underwear, and she's all like, ooh. Oh, giddy and whatnot.
It's like, I told you I don't want my picture, I declared.
Yeah. I was about that. He fucking motherfucker. He's like, "Yeah, let's take a picture." He pulls out a fucking Tommy gun.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, "Damn, when the hell did that come into play, man?"
I was like, yeah, didn't they have hand pistols?
Exactly. I was like, "Oh, so they got hand you."
I found it in the house.
I was wondering too because I feel like that was a real pose, and I didn't get to look it up. But when Bonnie takes a cigar,
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah,
I feel like I've seen that before.
I could have sworn
I'm pretty sure
I've seen
she
it
did
both
it.
of them together,
Me too.
you know, but
Well, they
in
showed-
those positions together, you know, but
on the on this the 4K. Oh no, it was the Blu-ray. I lied. It wasn't 4K. They also have a National Geographic biography
okay.
on them, which is pretty cool. And it's fucked up though because they actually show the bodies at the end.
Oh yeah, I've seen those pictures before.
They were still in the car.
Yeah.
But no. In real life, they're both just in the car or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's not like it's not as dramatic
at
as
the
it
end
was.
in this movie. Yeah, I was just like, I thought he was in the car.
Yeah.
You know.
But they actually showed. I was like, for a documentary, I'm saying.
Yeah.
They usually don't show National Geographic too. But I was shocked. I was like, oh shit.
It's
okay.
all right. It was black and white pictures.
But they showed a bunch of different pictures, and they didn't show one of those, the ones I was looking for.
Yeah, but they definitely got lit the fuck up.
So, well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a lot of talking. So
Well, we're going to have some fun, aren't we? Woo!
that's the scene that was all ad-libbed.
Ad-libbed, yeah.
Yeah, they ad-libbed that whole scene.
Like you making noise so they hear them outside, so they don't hear what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You know?
But I always thought it was funny the way like Southern people say it. He's like, "Hey, how about we head to Missouri?" I was like, "Missouri." I was like, and then sometimes they say Missouri, and then sometimes they say Missouri. So I wondered like there's a certain accent or whatever that says that.
Oh, also, he told the story of how why he cut his two toes off, and he said, Clyde's like, yeah, I cut my two toes off, and then I got out of
parole. He got parole 2
Got
weeks later.
parole,
Yeah, 2
and
weeks
he's
later.
out there, walked out of there prison in crutches. Ain't like grand. And he's like, wow. So I was like, wow, okay. I wanted to know why he cut his toes off.
Well, he
That's
says
crazy,
that
though.
Because he
says that
didn't want
also-
to break bricks.
I know that.
Yeah, he said to get out of work
He said-
detail.
yeah.
But he also says that when he first mentions it to
Yeah, but he doesn't go the whole story.
No, he just adds in that he got parole 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though.
So yeah,
Any
so
ideas?
they said that they got a home in Missouri, and they were vacation there for a little while, lay low, and that's when the checker scene. I don't know, man. Something about that checker scene, man, was just really weird, man. And she's getting pissed because she's already getting annoyed at fucking what's her name?
Blanche.
Blanche.
Blanche, what?
It's like, it's already
He's
getting
like,
on
I
her last
haven't
nerve.
killed a man in 2 whole days.
So now the food guy comes to deliver food, and he keeps looking back, and of course he rats them out.
Yeah.
Now the cops come.
Bastard.
Yeah, there's the sister-in-law screaming, dispatch.
Why, as soon as the cops show up, she screamed at
She
the
just
man.
screams.
Mad loud. Nobody would have knew they were in the house if everybody would shut the fuck up.
Now, speaking of that, before I forget, now did she do this too when they were in the hotel and they get the shootout again? When the cops knocked on the door. Wait, was this the scene? And she goes,
No.
"They're on the other side."
That's
She
the
does
end.
say that, right?
At the end.
But no, but she does say that. That's what I'm saying. Did she say they're on the other side?
Yes.
I couldn't. It was so fast.
Yes.
Both times I couldn't catch. Now in real life too, she was cool as fuck.
Okay.
She was as cool as Bonnie.
Oh yeah.
She helped. Matter of fact, to get out of this thing, she helped Clyde push a cop car, and since they were on a hill, the cop car went down the hill or whatever and crashed into a tree. So it helped divert fucking shit. So she was like cool as shit. And she was calm. They said she never yelled.
Okay.
So like I said, so when they asked Faye, Estelle Parsons, about the characters, they all said the same thing. Nobody wanted to know about who their real character was. They just wanted to play it on their own.
Oh, they're just gonna make up their own person.
Exactly. And that's why even CW was based off of somebody named W something. It wasn't even his real name.
Yeah.
It was another guy. But now they shoot another cop.
Shoot another cop. A couple of cops.
Yeah, on the way out, they shoot a couple
like
cops.
2-3 cops got shot.
Yeah.
In that scene.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, goddamn. And then they drive through. They put the cop car out of the driveway because it's blocking the entrance, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And after they get out and start driving,
And they always do this too. They always wind up going around the block, and the other person's always running exactly that. They always beat up, right? CW does it.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Just jump right onto the car on the side.
yeah, Blanche does the same thing. She comes running out, she's screaming, but she happens to run right into the same person.
Yeah, they're just like, come in.
and they all jump on the car. Then pop, boom, open the door, get in.
Yeah.
That's why the door. It's amazing that the door's open that way.
Yeah, Warren Beatty does that during a robbery too. He jumps inside the car and just.
Yeah.
And the thing was on the left side, not the right side, right?
What?
The thing was on the left side of the car,
Yeah,
not the right side.
It's the regular side. Yeah. It's not Britain.
Oh, okay. It's one. We're on the opposite side. I don't know.
That's because they had the steering wheel.
Yeah, you drive.
So, now what's in fucking Estelle's fucking going hysterical in the car and everything going on and on. I just said Estelle, Blanche. Her real name is Estelle. Real name is Estelle.
Oh.
Blanche is going crazy, whatever, and now fucking Bonnie's like, shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna fucking knock your feet.
Yeah, they go out and they have a fight and everything, and then she makes fun of it.
It's funny. She's like, "Can I talk to you over there?" And all the windows are missing. And then they start yelling at each other. It's like, why'd you have to go stand over there? You're literally, next to the car saying like, "I hate this fucking."
That scene though was she was intense in that scene. She was great. When she was like just yelling at him or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she was like, and if that is something that you call love making, then that ain't nothing what it's supposed to be. I was like,
What?
Oh yeah, I was like, you done crossed the line.
Yeah.
All the time you see Clyde's hand go up like this when she's yelling at him.
Yeah.
And she mentioned the lovemaking thing. Well, when he goes like that, like, okay.
He's like, "You done? That's it." He's like, "I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sorry.
You
But you
know.
see she had a feeling.
I was just a little riled up,
All the guns and everything.
So CW asks them to pull over, go take a leak, and that's when the Texas Ranger comes.
Yeah.
He reminded me of the guy from House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, it does.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
And then Clyde sneaks up behind him, whatever, pulls out the gun, whatever, and then they just start fucking with him. Did he shoot him?
Yeah. Well,
No, he didn't
he
shoot
went
him.
by. He shot
No,
at
he
him.
shot the gun out of his
Yeah,
hand.
but he didn't
shot
shoot
like
him.
the gun out of his hand.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good eye.
But they were fucking with him, whatever. And he says, "Oh, we're gonna take pictures with you. We're gonna have them printed in the newspaper and shit like that. We're gonna embarrass you."
Yeah.
Stupid move.
Then she
And I see the
him.
reason why they did that narratively, because now it's like, oh, I really want to get you now.
Yeah.
And then she
Well,
kissed,
that's the picture he's showing around. He's like, "Yeah, these are the people I'm hunting."
then she kisses him, and we get mad and spits in her face, and fucking
Oh,
Clyde
yeah,
goes
Clyde
nuts.
nuts, yep.
He's like, "I'm gonna get you, mother." Beat him up, throw him in the
Threw
water.
him on a boat and sent him
Put him
on.
on the boat and shipped him up. We got you. Okay.
I'm like,
How?
no, I think if you drowned him, you would have got him.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to do.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to drown him in the lake.
But that goes
And
to.
it-
I hate to say that I tell my son this all the time, but if you're gonna, you never let nobody go. You gotta kill him.
No
All right,
survivors.
but on the other hand, too, they're not cold-blooded killers. Every time they kill
True.
somebody in this movie, it's because they're defending themselves.
It's a heat of the
True.
Shootout,
moment.
yeah,
True.
just shootout.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like they never really just went up to somebody and
Because
shot them.
they kidnapped those two, and
They
then,
could have killed him.
Yeah, they were
and they
just
really
like
did do
throwing
that.
him.
Yeah, they really did do that too in real life. At that point. Now they go to rob the bank, and then that's what they tell everybody to keep their money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just want the bank's money.
Yeah.
So they get chased by the cops. They go through a whole cop chase scene or whatever. A lot of great chase
Yeah,
scenes.
really good great
You think about
chase scenes.
the cameras at that day.
Yeah.
The cinematographer was a well-known cinematographer too, and he actually won the other Academy Award.
You don't say.
I do. The only two, him and Estelle Parsons. But they lost the best picture to Guess Who's Coming to Dinner with Sidney Poitier.
Wow, yeah. Which was later remade with Ashton Kutcher, but we're not gonna go down that road.
Now they're starting to get the celebrity status now. Like everybody's fucking interviewed, they're getting interviewed and everything. Everybody's liking them. And stuff like that. They're getting famous now.
Yep.
Almost like Billy the Kid type
They're
famous.
coming in, robbing banks in nice fresh suits, and nice looking all spiffy and whatnot. So, classy way to rob a bank.
So I thought this part was hilarious too. they're fucking splitting the money. And
Yeah.
he's doing like $1, one for you.
Oh, my God,
I was like,
yeah.
I guess math wasn't there. Like, why don't you count the money up and then
And then Blanche is like, I was there, don't I get it?
Exactly. And then after she says that, of course, Bonnie gets mad.
Good, I would have got mad too. She didn't do shit.
But then he collects all the money again. He's like, one for you. I was like,
That's some
yeah.
Bugs Bunny shit. 1, 2, 3 for me.
God, I would have got mad too. Because Blanche didn't do nothing but sit in the back and mouth
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
She didn't
exactly.
shoot. She
Yo,
didn't fucking.
you threw
she
me
didn't
in
drive
this
the car.
position,
She
man.
didn't do nothing.
Least you could do is give me some money now.
I told you she's family, so she get help.
So, CW tells him that the car's leaking oil. See?
Yeah, right, exactly.
I believe
That's so
you.
funny.
I give you word
I'll
for
take
it.
your word. But, so they go steal another car, and that happens to be Gene Wilder's car. And,
It's like, is that your car? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is. It took him a little while to be like, wait a minute, that is my car.
That's my car. Wait. And then he gets into the other car
well,
and met them.
well, that's what's funny about it, because after, they turn around, and they're like, let's go after them. Another fuck with them. So they fucking start chasing them and shit like that. That's when they kidnapped them. Whatever. They really did get kidnapped, 2 people like that.
Really?
And let them do, and they weren't Undertaker. And so the reasoning why she tells them to get out of the car is because now she's starting to realize her mortality.
Yeah.
She's starting to realize that she can die any time. And that's why the next scene, she starts saying that she wants to go see her mom,
Yeah.
which is very important.
Because she got the blues real bad.
Yeah, because now she knows about death. And while she's talking about that scene, they're in a cornfield. And if you notice, this big black cloud comes over there.
Yeah.
That was real. The cinematographer didn't want it. He was like, we got to wait for continuity issues. He goes, no, just fucking film it. Just film it. Trust me. And it wanted to become perfect because it was like, now a black cloud was coming over them.
Yeah.
That was
Everything. That was very,
fucking insane.
Let's say, didn't you have to use any, what's it called, any graphics?
Look me if I'm wrong. They had a picnic and brought the whole family out there, right? To say hello, because she was thinking about her mother. And boy, Beaty
How
said,
do you communicate that back then? It's not like you can give
That's
send them
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
Facebook invite.
oh, you get the whole family, everybody out there. Picnic basket, the whole 9 yards. And it looked blurry. Did it look blurry to you guys too?
No.
Oh, no, yes. No. Good catch.
It looked blurry. It seemed like a dream sequence to me.
Yep. Good. That changed so well.
That's why I was like, wow.
So they call it sepia.
Right.
The way that they pulled off that, they wanted to make it look like an old family photo kind of thing.
That's exactly what it is.
And what they did was they bought a screen,
Okay.
a window screen,
Yeah.
and they put it in between the camera.
Right.
And it gave it kind of that separation thing where it does. It's 100% right. It does look blurry.
I thought that was a dream sequence the whole time. I was like, wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's good catch. Good catch.
Fooled me.
But I'll tell you what, her mom wasn't playing that crap.
No.
Word. She's like, I know you're not going to come back 3 miles away from me.
Yeah.
You're going to keep running. So, you know that too,
Well,
Johnny.
no. She said if you move 3 miles away from me, you're gonna die soon.
Yep.
That's what basically
Yeah.
you're gonna get killed.
They're gonna catch you. Yeah,
Yep.
you gotta keep running.
Yep.
I believe you.
Because Clyde is all freaking trying to juice up his mom. Like, oh no, I'm just talking to him about that. We're gonna get a house down here. And we're gonna do this. And she's looking at him like,
Really?
when we had this
talking about
discussion.
Exactly.
Where was I?
But even the mom put him straight too. She's like, no, you ain't. You're a bank robber.
All right, so now we skip over to the restaurant. PW's in the restaurant, and he goes to pay for something, and the guy sees his gun.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what I was talking about. Like, they paid for it. He just had a gun in his band.
Yeah, he didn't even want
Guy
that.
calls the cops
He
and just
paid.
like,
paid
I
for
saw a guy with a gun. And next thing you know, they show up and just blow the fucking shit
And
out.
that's the other thing too. That they didn't know who CW was.
That's
the whole
what I'm
time.
saying. Like,
yeah,
dude,
no clue.
it was
So
just
they-
the guy with the gun.
They
You
kept
know, like
referring to
that
him
paid
as,
for his groceries.
what you call a passenger? Unknown person.
Yeah, the
so,
unknown
yeah,
person.
yeah.
Yeah.
And his father was happy about that.
Yeah, he's like, be happy
Thank
about
God.
that, you know? Like, yeah.
And then that's where the part comes when they knock on the door, and that's why I said that she yelled at. She's
Yeah,
like,
she yelled
that's
at the
fucked
door.
up. Right off the bat, she's just like, "Yeah, inside."
That's what you're doing about. Shut your mouth.
It's like that Dave Chappelle is up, don't drive with your woman mad. He's like, he got weed.
So now this is where they get fucked. Yeah, they get fucked up or whatever.
Yeah, they got shot up.
Everybody's getting shot up,
everybody's
whatever.
getting shot.
And Buck gets shot real good in the head.
Oh,
Yeah, and then the fucking I guess the glass came out of the eyes.
Yeah, it shattered. The glass shattered down.
Yeah, it had to be.
That's what it looked like.
The cop shot the window.
Because they showed the eyes early after that. I mean, but it just see blood around.
Well, yeah, because I don't think they had the graphics.
They had that too.
And she's like, "Oh my God, my eyes! I can't see them. I'm blind."
Yeah, because it looked like the
bright
glass
light.
broke, and then you know
Okay.
that happens.
So he's like, he ain't got a chance or whatever.
Yeah,
Half of his head is blown off and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
He was
And
still running.
yeah. Well, no, yeah, but they're sitting there and they're laying in, when he says that about half of his head is blown off, they're like laying in that park or whatever.
Oh, the field. A field.
Yeah, it's like a field. You know, he starts talking about, he's like, oh, you gotta get my shoes. The dog got it. That shit hurt me, man. I was like, oh my God, he's like
dying.
fucking, he's dying and shit like
Yeah,
that.
I thought he was dead right there.
And exactly,
He did.
me too.
Once
he
he
did.
said, the dog got my shoes. Y'all get my
I
shoes.
thought he was dead too.
Yeah, and then
it was dead. But then the
silent.
next morning, then the fucking cops come again. They found
They
him. They were surrounding him.
surrounded
They
him.
weren't fucking around,
They were
man.
not
They were
fucking
coming
around.
out. Just like
That
kept
was
going on.
They couldn't go nowhere. He tried to drive driven all.
Yeah, it's like drive somebody over, man. Run him over.
That was the other thing too. Out of all the gunshots that they were shooting at that car, they didn't hit nobody.
Bad ain't motherfucker.
I mean, finally when the car hit the thing and it flipped over, and everybody started running,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Buck got shot again.
Again.
Yeah, and then Esther didn't want. I mean, I keep calling her Esther. Blanche didn't want to leave him,
Blanche, yeah. Said, you killed him. Can't you see that already?
so they all escaped. The rest of them escaped.
Yep.
Then that scene reminded me of something too of like Devil's Rejects. I've seen out of that.
Yeah.
When they're crossing through the river.
Yeah.
And then the cop is on the bridge.
On
and
the
fucking
bridge,
yeah.
Right? That kind of reminded me of very Rob Zombie like. You know what I'm saying?
And right, he's balancing himself on a tree trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then he knocked himself off. He's like, oh.
Yeah, after he shoot, because the buck from the shot.
Yeah.
And he shoots Bonnie in the shoulder.
Yep.
I thought she was dead.
See, that was the one thing that I found that was funny was like every time like a cop, so oh look the gang is right here. Let me pull out my gun and go get them. It's like why wouldn't you go get backup? You know,
But who,
Everybody
I
was brave.
gonna call back up?
They got no radio.
They got the radio.
So this part is fucked up in real life too. All the cops are surrounding Buck, and he's like, they said they wanted him to be. What the director said, I want you to be like a bull in an arena when he's dying,
Yeah, just like,
like the way he just falls over and shit.
Oh
like that
yeah.
while he's dying.
Like,
In real life, so he doesn't die like that in real life. In real life, the cop stepped on his head and put the gun to it. He was about to blow his fucking head, finish him off, and that's when Blanche was screaming.
oh,
That's why she was screaming. She was like, "Don't do it! It's my husband." That's what I didn't understand. It's like, is she blind? How did she know that was happening? It's like, how did she know that he was still alive? But then he didn't wind up shooting him. But then they treated him for gun wounds or whatever. Then he died of pneumonia, like a few days later.
you died from alone.
Pneumonia, right?
Pneumonia, damn.
Isn't it ironic?
That
Exactly.
ain't from the gunshot wound.
No, word. Because they got a car, another car, or whatever. And they ride into a family and like CW asking for water.
Yeah,
That was like a very weird, like peaceful fucking type scene.
Well, no, but that's brought back with everybody losing their houses and the Great
the Depression, the Great Depression.
So yeah, all
I
those
didn't even
people
think
were
about that.
displaced
Yeah.
and stuff.
I think it was the family that was in the truck, looking at them shooting the house.
No,
in the
I just
truck.
think
I think it was
I think it was just a roaming
because they were
family.
states away now. Yeah, they were definitely away.
It was just like a roaming family, but everybody knows who they are, so they were like, "Oh, that's Bonnie and Clyde." You know, they robbing the banks. Yeah, help.
But
them,
like you
know?
said, at that time was the Great Depression.
Depression, yep.
People were living out on freaking camps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call, Jay.
They put the food in a paint can.
I saw that.
I was like, wow.
So they go to CW's dad's house.
Yeah.
His dad was an asshole, man. Right from the start.
He was sort of nice and he was an asshole.
No, he was
No,
a jerk. though.
asshole in the background. He smiled in their faces.
He smiled in their faces.
Yeah.
He got, what's that tattoo, boy?
What's that tattoo? Yeah.
He was all marked up. What's wrong with you?
Good thing your mama's dead.
Yeah, exactly. He was like fucking.
Yeah, he was.
riding on him.
Complete asshole.
And while that's going on too, now you see the Texas Rangers in town, and he's asking around.
And he go to the motherfucking shop, ice cream shop.
There was a newspaper article that Clyde is pissed off about.
Oh, because they say he left his brother.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
that's right,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
He left
He
his
said he
brother.
was dead
And he
already.
died.
How did I leave him?
And left him. I didn't leave him.
Exactly.
I did not leave him.
Yeah, he was already dead.
He was already dead, yeah.
Yeah, good call, man. Good call. What you call it? The Rangers talking to Esther, who's blinded and shit
Yeah.
like that. And
Oh, after the cops.
She ratted
yeah,
him all
she
out.
ratted them all out. Whatever. Told them who CW was.
She told him everything.
Yeah, she knew she was a rat today. Fucking.
Oh yeah, she was not part of the grand.
That's
She was dealing up on the game. She got paid.
No.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't pay you.
That's why Bonnie wanted her out. He said, well, get rid of him too. Get rid of your brother and his wife. We don't need them.
And he's like appeasing to her. Like, no, it wasn't your fault. Don't worry about it. No, you'll be fine. It was
Yeah,
all Clyde.
right.
Clyde made you
Typical
do this.
cop trip.
Yeah. He's like, Clyde made you do this. It wasn't anybody else. And that's when she writes the poem.
Yeah, she writes down. It was a story.
What?
Wasn't it? Was the poem or the story?
A poem.
No, it was a
rhymes.
poem
It rhymes.
about their lives.
About their lives.
Oh, okay.
So she told the poem before. Remember in the house?
That's why he said you told
Yeah.
the story of my life. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See, the way he did that though was so great. He was like, "God damn it, that's good. You just told the story of my life." He got so excited about it
And then-
because he really wanted that fame. Like,
Yeah, he really
and
did.
that's why he told everybody, "Hey, I'm Clyde Barrows. Oh, we're the Barrows gang."
Well, he
Like,
said, he's like, I
know.
want to be something, you know.
Yeah.
You make sure
He made
everybody's
sure-
going to remember me.
Exactly, and he's gonna begin put it to the newspaper to print. And sure enough, they printed it, man.
And he gets so happy now. He got his little pep in his step, and he does the Jammy Jam.
Yeah, now you can
Oh
have
yes. So
Finally gets it all.
I think he did more foreplay and made her come. If I may.
I was going to say,
if you will.
it's okay, we're all adults here.
If you will. I'm sorry, I know.
He's like the, you know, the
I'm trying to get monetized.
It seemed like they did it.
No, because he was like, because he says, is that the way it's supposed to be? I don't know, he said something about like, is that the way it's supposed to feel? He goes,
well,
he was so
I would
happy,
think
but
that-
like he didn't know what it felt like.
No.
It was more like like he was like asking her.
No,
like,
he said if I did it right, you know,
Yeah.
like, you know, so.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like he didn't actually have sex with her. That he was just pleased her.
And she was a little angry, so you know, I kissed her down there, and then she wasn't so angry anymore.
He's a giver. So now we go to the ice cream shop, and then that's when he's talking
The
to
father
the father
makes a
talking to
deal.
the thing. Which is crazy too, because then when he comes back home, the father.
He's like, "You gonna go into town?" He's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "All right, that's good that you're gonna do that, but don't get in that car on the way back home."
Now, what's funny about that was I'm bad with faces, so I didn't realize that was the father for some reason. And so you see the ice cream. I saw the ice cream thing on the table, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
it."
he made a
Yeah,
deal
yeah.
with the bounty hunter.
Yeah,
So
no, but
he was so dressed.
I just thought that was a typical townsman, like he was just asking
I was
around.
gonna say he was dressed in his finest. That's why.
That too, probably.
Finest
But
clothes.
I just thought they were just showing a random, because they were showing random people before.
Yep.
So I just thought it was just another random
I
person.
could see how you could have misled that.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm bad with faces. So I was like, I didn't recognize another old.
CW is like, "Hey, you can't catch him.
You can't catch him.
He's
Nobody
not
catches
catching him."
Clyde.
That's exactly what he says. Nobody
Nobody
catches
catches
Clyde.
Clyde. Like, oh wow, dude.
So they're coming out of the store, and the eyeglass pops out,
Yeah.
which is crazy, right? I feel like it's foreshadowing.
Okay.
And then if you look, she puts the China doll on it. If you look at the China doll, there's like little red dots all around it.
Well, she said that. She's like, even in little
That
nails.
was a Bo Peep doll.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But when you look at the thing, like there's little red dots.
Oh, like they got shots.
See, I saw the movie before, so I knew it was coming.
Oh, I didn't know.
But I caught that. I was like, I didn't catch that before. I was like, oh shit! And it was
That's
weird.
because not everybody has it in 4K.
No, actually, I just bought it. For
You
my
should.
Look, I got a whole bunch of
I'm
them that haven't
only
been opened. No, originally I rented this from Netflix because I have a list of movies that I need to see that I haven't seen, and like this was one of them. I was like, I always wanted to see this movie. Then they see him on the road with a flat tire.
Yeah. I got
that
a
is
spare,
that.
but I don't have the. Oh, I have a flat tire, but I haven't spare something like that.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
the director was like, he didn't want to do the movie because he didn't know how to end it.
You know how to end it?
Yeah. He said all of a sudden one day he had a dream and he figured it all out. And everything that
Wow.
he had in his dream was exactly the way it came out of the thing.
Wow.
They had 4 cameras
Right, yeah.
because they said for continuity issues, they knew that they couldn't just do the same shot more than once. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to look exactly the way it should be.
Right.
In different angles.
Right.
Every camera was running at a different speed.
Yeah.
So you had fast, slow,
Yeah,
medium,
yeah, so you
like
can slow it
that.
down, get slow motion.
So, yeah, and then get fast, and then go fast, and slow, and then the quick cuts. That was the other thing too. The editing was excellent on this movie.
Oh, hell yeah.
The cutting,
Yeah.
there was just one part that I hated.
I was gonna say there was one part though that I was like, oh, the freaking editing and sound editing was like horrible.
Yes.
It was like they were doing a montage or something like that, and yeah.
Yes, that
Yeah.
was the scene. That was the only scene that I had a problem with, and I was like, the Academy didn't catch that.
Which one was
Yeah.
it? What band?
It was when they were, whatchamacallit, interviewing all the people.
Yes,
They had a song,
yes.
and then like the song would stop, and then an interview would go on. But then sometimes the song would stop a little bit.
It was so
It was abrupt. Yes. I
It was like, oh shit, I forgot to hit the button.
I definitely agree with that. They were all talking about the same thing, and now we're on the same page.
It was almost like when we were doing home movies,
Yes,
and we'd have
exactly.
like music, and then all of a sudden you hear it drop out, and then that loud background noise.
I know what you're talking about. I always edit it perfectly. But the scene is fucking amazing.
It fucking blew my fucking mind off.
I
I
couldn't
didn't
wait for you to
stop.
see
I
this
dropped.
scene.
I dropped my fucking sandwich on the floor.
It's like his
No.
the dad like
How the
jumped
fuck?
underneath the car like 10 minutes before it happened. He's like, what the fuck is he doing? What's going on?
I wasn't that. It wasn't
No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
No, he drops down and he rolls down, and then it gives you a split second. It literally is a split second.
Yeah.
Because he rolls down, and Clyde looks at him. Then the birds come flying out,
And
and they
they
listen
both
to the
look up.
bitch, and then they both looking at each other, and it's almost
like-
they're trying to run to each other.
Yep,
Because
yep.
he's trying to run to her.
Yeah.
But they ain't got a shot in hell.
Not a man.
Literally. Holy shit, man.
That
they-
fucking how many shots?
they literally-
Nigga?
So
Blow
in
them
real
up.
life, they said they found 100 bullets within their body
Damn.
and 1,000 shells around their car.
Shit.
In the movie itself, they said it was up to 100,000.
Yeah.
A couple of thousand, I mean.
Yeah, man. They lit that shit the fuck
yeah.
up.
And I didn't notice this too, but she actually had squibs on her skin. They painted red things and then put like little plastic pieces of skin color, and they were pulling them off while she was getting shot. But it's so fast, you really don't see it.
Wow.
It's really hard to see it, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
And also, remember when he's falling, he's got a pear in his hand?
Yeah.
And he squeezes the pear as he's getting shot and he's falling down. That was the signal for the guy. They had a scalp. And it was actually a piece of his brain supposed to come off. A piece of his head supposed to come
Oh,
off.
wow.
Oh.
The guy got so nervous at the scene, he forgot to do it. So they never did that scene. But then you see him laying on the ground and you see his head
Yeah,
opened up.
What the fuck?
But now
That
imagine,
was so intense, dude.
imagine we were just talking about the scene where the guy gets shot in the face was the most disturbing scene
Right.
in that time.
Right.
And then you do this.
I was gonna say, coming
like I
from
said,
Bye Bye Birdie.
It was it's one of the most amazing ending, like just tragic.
Hell yeah.
You were just like, holy
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely appreciated the end.
And it was fucking, I feel like you appreciate it a lot more. I feel like the score went up by the time we finished.
Yeah,
talking.
you did a little bit, you know, and the historical significance of the movie and all that stuff gave it a couple of bumps.
No way.
And then,
Oh my God, I'm still
so
bugging.
when you end the movie, right? You know, you do maybe a pan out and show like the whole bloody murder or whatever and all the things. Nope. Cut the fuck out.
We're done.
The end. And you're like,
What the fuck?
exactly. You just let
What
the
happened to CW?
You guys just see what happened here.
Crazy, man. Crazy,
my
crazy,
God.
crazy, man. Yeah, I can talk about the ending, and I can rewatch that ending 100 times.
Yeah.
Because every documentary I was watching about it, they show that scene, and I was like, it's perfection. Again, with the
I
editing,
agree.
with just the way it was filmed, and again, never to be done before.
Yeah.
To have somebody get shot up like that on screen.
And it definitely was worthy of today's movies.
Yeah.
You know, that ending scene, yeah.
No CGI.
It's almost like some Godfather thing, you know.
I'm still processing. So.
No, it's good, man. It was a great fucking podcast, guys. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, so
We made it
if
to the
you,
first fucking one.
so if you liked it, you know, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hit the little icon button on the bottom and tell you all the new episodes. As they come out, as we do them. Remember, Real Riff movie podcast. Okay?
Can't forget it because there's no other. Even if you go to Smoky Heads Retro, it'll take you automatically.
It pops up.
Yeah, it takes you automatically to the site.
Yeah, but just know that it's not broken.
But it's not broken. Yeah, that's us.
It's not broken.
We're gonna try to get the promos out.
We weren't hacked.
So we can decide
I'm
what everybody knows.
going to give it 4 Tommy guns.
Tommy guns, I was already there, brother. 4 Tommy guns.
4 Tommy guns. 'Cause I could actually watch it again.
It's very enjoyable the second time because it moves faster.
Right.
Because the first time you're
And you
kind
know
of
what
like
you're in for.
exactly. Yeah, the
So
first
good.
time, I feel like a lot of movies are like that. Like Quentin Tarantino, you know, my favorite director.
Right.
The first time I watch his movies, I always love but I fucking absolutely adore them by the second, third time I see them. Because now, like, I know what to expect, and it moves faster, you know, because you just don't know where it's going, and the pacing.
Well, now you
off.
start watching things as opposed, you know, like the details as opposed to the broad
You start
story.
picking apart the movie.
Yep.
Exactly, you know. So,
All right, Jay, what'd you think?
I'm gonna give it a 1. No, I'm not kidding. I was originally gonna give it a 2.
Why did you hurt me for? You always try to hurt me.
It's a love-hate thing.
Don't give me that look.
But I'm gonna give it a 3, just because the historical significance of it. Talking through it, you know, yeah, that was a little bit more enjoyable. The music, just like I said, killed me. I
really wasn't that.
I feel
bad.
like I felt like it ruined the whole movie.
Yeah,
You know, and some of the acting, you know, like it was just for the time, like you said, you know. But I just felt like some of it was just.
you
Like,
get used to it because we got a lot of movies from that time.
You know, I don't want to say fake, but a little bit overly exaggerated. You know, I don't know.
Well, that was just.
No, I'm saying it was the time. It was the time when that's how people
as I was
acted.
saying,
So I guess it just gotta
you
get
just
used
gotta
to
get
it.
used to it. And again, I mean, when I lived with him, I love watching movies like that, historical movies that have a historical significance. You know, not as far as movie wise, like, you know, I have to see this movie because I've never seen this movie. Like, you know, like when I didn't see Born on the 4th of July.
Oh, I didn't know.
How am I not a Stone fan and I never watched that movie? It's like I got my operation, and then I was like,
Hey.
that was on my list.
Hey, love it or leave it.
It was a great fucking movie. But this is what, you know, and I've experimented with so many movies with him. He just watches them, and he loves them. We got into foreign films like that. We got the Japanese horror movies, not the Japanese horror movies, and the Korean horror movies. The Korean horror movies are horror movies. The Japanese ones are more fun and gore.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
What do you give it?
yeah, I'm gonna go with you, Chops. I give it a 4. 4 Tommy guns. I enjoyed it more and more. It was a movie. The first time I saw this was maybe 7 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, very, very early, late bloomer on this one. Yeah, watching it again, I was so excited to show you. I'm so excited about starting this podcast with the 60s and 70s.
Yep, me too.
It's such a different era.
Yes.
And it's such a different. You guys got to think out of the box now. So now it's not like shit that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Shit that
And that's
you've
what I
seen a
want.
million times.
Yeah, because I want you guys to start, you know, get those creative juices flowing. And I got so many good ones ahead of us, and we'll definitely talk about that in the promos. It was the first. That's the other thing too, is that it was the first of its kind. So every first of its kind always kind of like breaks the barrier. So everybody else kind of expands on it.
Yeah, exactly.
So they made better movies afterwards because of this movie.
I'm gonna have to adjust my scale to 60s, 70s.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. But with that, by the time we're halfway through this, we're like, all right,